watching The Brief. This weekend, CSUN Table Tennis hosts the Regionals at the Matadors at the SRC. Here's Brittany with the updates.
Hey Matadors, I'm Brittany Brown here at MSN. Today we are covering table tennis and we have 7 teams here for their divisionals. So here's how it went today.
USC took first place, winning all 6 of their games, whereas UCLA took second place, winning 5 of their games, and CSUN finished in third place, winning 4 of their games. For the co-ed varsity team, the 2 MVPs were Anthony Chen and Ann Lim. Anthony Chen won 6 out of the 7 matches, only losing to Justin Hong from USC. And Ann Lim won 5 out of her 7 matches, only losing to 2 members from UCLA. As for women's singles, the Matadors also placed third, losing to USC and UCLA again. The 2 MVPs for the women's team was Francesca Uzares, winning 2 of her 3 matches, and Ashwin Blanton for also winning 2 of her 3 matches. Now, the CSUN co-ed varsity team has secured a spot to go to regionals.
For MSN, I'm Brittany Brown in Northridge.
Women's rugby took on UCLA on Saturday. Here's Diego Drigado with more.
I sat down with Rachel Thomas, a returning player for women's rugby, to discuss the game against UCLA.
First half was definitely a bit of a wake-up call. It took us a little time to kind of figure things out, get a groove going. We did play a good amount of the first half on defense, which is kind of fun because that means tackling, but really in game situation you actually want to be on offense, you want to be running the ball. So it was a little tricky at first. There were a couple times we were pretty close to the try zone and we could have scored, but we kind of just couldn't finish it through. So it could have gone better. I mean, our team, it's a huge difference compared to our first game. Our first game was back in December, right before the winter break against UCSD, and that was a huge wake-up call as to where our team's at right now, because last year when we were in D2, we had this huge success rate, but the difference is that this year we not only moved up to D1, but we also had 14 seniors graduate, and the vast majority of those people were starting players who had been playing together for years, and they knew how the game runs, and they have that cohesion that a team needs.
In Northridge, Diego Drigado.
CSUN baseball swept UCI this weekend. Here's Lauren Bennett with the details.
The Matadors defeated the Anteaters 14-8 and 5-3 in the doubleheader on Saturday. On Sunday, CSUN allowed 6 runs, giving UCI a 6-3 lead entering the 4th inning. A pass ball moved up the runner to third, and the next pitch, Edwin Pacheco hit a sacrifice fly to bring in the run. With strong pitching and defense, CSUN was able to hold them. In the bottom of the 5th, Tim Martin hit a 3-run shot to give CSUN a 7-6 lead and would eventually be the final score.
Now let's see what's happening this weekend. Men's soccer A Club are back at SRC Turffield on Saturday, playing a doubleheader at 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Also, women's rugby is competing against University of California, Santa Barbara at 11 a.m. on the North Field. Men's rugby is competing against University of California, Davis at 2 p.m. on the North Field. On Sunday, women's soccer is playing at the SRC Turffield at 11 a.m. against UCLA. Finally, follow us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. As always, I'm Isabel Ochoa, signing off. Have a good day, Matadors!